Hey guys, so I'm gonna go over the eyeshadow, what I would like that to look like. So if you get your palette out, and then also a few brushes, then if you only have a couple of brushes, that's fine. You can achieve the look with really any kind of an eyeshadow brush that you have. I use more of a dome style brush, and then I have just two different sizes, I don't know if you can see that, of blending brushes that I use just to blend all the colors together and things like that. So we'll get started, and the colors that I want to use for these girls really are, as you can see here, it's this color here, this shimmer, this dark brown, and then we'll also use a little bit of this light color here and maybe a little bit of white, but mostly this one, and these two. Yeah. So those are the colors that we use in the eyeshadow palette. I like to take just this color here and go all over the lid with my dome brush just to even out any skin tone, redness, anything like that. I don't have foundation or anything else on, but when I put my foundation on my face, I usually blend it on my eyelid too, which also reduces any redness or kind of purpleness that you may have on your eyelid. It depends person to person if you have to do that, but it also kind of gives you a clean slate for your eyeshadow to go on your eye with. Then I'll go in with my bigger blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color first. And so just get a little bit on your brush, tap a little bit of it off, and we're just gonna work in the crease. And you're gonna do that until you get a nice color in the crease area. I'm gonna be kind of looking in my mirror too as I do this, and then give you guys a good view of it as well. Get a little bit more on my brush and work in that crease. Just giving that crease a nice color, a nice base color before we add any more darker colors to it. So as you can see, I have a nice color now to it compared to this eye. So it is ready to be built on as far as darker colors go. So what I'll do is I'll take the darkest color and I'll go in with that with my smaller brush, but like I said, you can use any size brush that you have. Any of them will really work for this. I'll just go in with a little bit, again, tapping it off and just going in the corner here and just making that corner darker and then pulling it in to your crease where you had already put some eyeshadow there, and then also working it down that lash line here so you get a nice like shadow in kind of the shape of a V or a C. So making that darker, just so their eyes look dramatic on stage or when they're performing, and they have a little bit of color to them. It is stage makeup, so it may seem a little over the top or too much, but once they get on the stage under the big lights, we'll be happy that they have a darker eye because it'll stand out a little bit more. So once you get that to your liking, I'd like it maybe a tad darker than this, but I'm not going to do that tonight. But just make sure that you have a nice color on there. That's all I'm really worried about. And then I'll go in with my dome brush again, and probably going in with that darker shimmer. So I'll be working with this one and this one now. So going on with that darker shimmer, I'm just going to get a little bit of it on my brush, if you can see that. I don't know if you can. Just a little bit of it on my brush, and then going in where I just made it darker, I'm going to go in and just kind of give that a little bit of a shimmer. This is also a darker color, so it will help darken that up if you didn't get it dark enough the first time. And then again, blending it towards the middle so it looks like a seamless line. So there you go, that shimmer is on. So then we'll go in, I'll kind of clean my brush off. You can clean it off on a napkin, just kind of wipe off any of the excess darker colors that you may have, because we're now moving to a lighter color. So going in with this light color here, this shimmer, and again with a dome brush, and I'm just going to get a little bit of it on there so I have some shimmer. And now I'm working from the inside out, so I'm going to put from the inside and working it out, kind of, well, yeah, blending it in with lightening up the inside of the eye, and then there you go. So those are the colors that I want you to use. Again, I'll go over them. You're going to use this. That is what I used for the crease, that first layer. I then went in with this color and I darkened it up. I went in with the darker shimmer, the brown, and made it just a tad more darker, gave it some shimmer. And then I went in at last with this. And then if you're feeling good about it, if you like it, if it looks good, I like to take a little brush, go in with this white. It's just a little shimmer, and just do the little corner of your eye. It'll just brighten your eye up and give it a nice look. So when you're all done, if you feel like you have a harsh line as far as your darker colors go or anything like that, take your brush and just keep blending. And the more you blend, the more it will continue to be less of a line. So again, those are the colors for the eyeshadow. I know that was the biggest question that we had for Calypsos. And just a simple line of their eyeliner on the top lid. Don't worry about a big wing. Just a small wing to the side is all I want as far as that goes. Make sure they have the bronzer and some blush on, and their lipstick and mascara. So make sure that they have those things on when they arrive, and you guys will be good to go. Thank you guys.